Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rakakwadash. The honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, Guess What's Next? My source, Natural News, article entitled, U.S. to halt penny production in 2026, saving 56 million annually, published 5/27/2025. The U.S. Treasury will stop minting pennies by early 2026, ending a 233-year legacy as production costs not exceed the coin's face value. Producing a single penny costs 0.0369, leading to an 85.3 million loss in 2024 alone, prompting President Trump to halt production and save 56 million annually. Canada discontinued its penny in 2012, and critics argue the US penny is obsolete, with even $1 bills costing less to print. Cash transactions will round to the nearest nickel, mirroring Canada's smooth transition, though concerns remain about fairness for cash reliant groups like low income Americans, referring to Israelites, so called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who still save pennies in an attempt to assist with making ends meet. And they take these coins to their local grocery stores to what? Cash them in so they can get dollars cashed out. These are the cash reliant groups, With 114 billion pennies still circulating, the coin's phase out raises cultural and economic questions, including potential nickel shortages and the end of traditions like 99-cent pricing. For decades, the humble penny has been a symbol of both thrift and government waste, costing taxpayers nearly 4 times its face value to produce. Now its days are numbered. The U.S. Treasury will stop minting pennies next year after placing its final order for blank coin templates, with production expected to cease entirely by early 2026. This decisive move, championed by President Donald Trump as a physical necessity, marks the end of a 233-year legacy for America's lowest domination coin and could reshape how cash transactions are handled nationwide. The penny's demise has been a long time coming. According to Treasury data, producing a single penny now costs 3.69 cents, up from just 1.3 cents a decade ago, due to rising metal prices and manufacturing expenses. In 2024 alone, the U.S. Mint lost 85.3 million, minting 3.2 billion pennies, a deficit the government can no longer justify. For far too long, the U.S. has minted pennies which literally cost us more than 2 cents. This is so wasteful, Trump wrote on Truth Social earlier this year, ordering the Treasury to halt production. The move is projected to save taxpayers 56 million annually. Critics argue the penny has outlived its usefulness. Even printing a $1 bill costs 3.2 cents. Is cheaper than minting a penny, which requires smelting a zinc and copper blend. Canada discontinued its penny in 2012, and the U.S. military stopped using them at overseas bases in 1980 due to shipping costs. We retired them for multiple different reasons, but normally because they were not being used or they just became too expensive to produce. said Carolyn Turco of Colorado's Money Museum, noting the penny will be the 12th U.S. domination phased out. Major key point. Critics argue the penny has outlived its usefulness. Even printing a dollar bill is cheaper than minting a penny. A single penny now costs 3.69 cents due to rising metal prices and manufacturing expenses. The U.S. Treasury will stop minting pennies by early 2026, ending a 233-year legacy as production costs now exceed the coin's face value. And guess what's next? Eventually, the dime, the quarter, the dollar will all come to a halt because Revelation 13 and 17 will be fulfilled. And let me jump at 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, causeth. That's a mandate. Eventually, this will be mandated, okay? Because we are witnessing a transition into the fourth industrial revolution. And AI technology, a digital platform, is within this dynamic. And he calls it all, both small and great, a mandate, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. And that mark is the microchip in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell. This is a mandate. And that no man might buy or sell, save, meaning unless he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All of this is happening for a digital platform. Keep that in mind. And most importantly, it's the will of the Most High. Isaiah 55 and verse 11. So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, such as Revelation 13 and 16 and verse 13, Revelation 13 and 16 and verse 17, in the format of the microchip, a mandated microchip. So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Revelation 13:16 causeth all, small and great, rich and poor, all social classes are covered. Free and bond, all social classes are covered, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. And one more point. See, right now, Esau is utilizing gradualism, a slow process to get people to sway in the movement or your vibration. But pretty soon, after this period, we will witness a fucking mandate. Lord will, this was an edifying lesson. Shalom.